Miracle on the Hudson, the day the impossible landing saved 155 lives. January 15, 2009. A normal winter afternoon in New York City. Passengers board U.S. Airways Flight 1549, expecting a routine trip to Charlotte. But just 3 minutes after takeoff, both engines fail. What happened next would become one of the most extraordinary survival stories in aviation history. This is the story of the Miracle on the Hudson. At 3:24 p.m., the Airbus A320 lifts off from LaGuardia Airport. On board, 150 passengers and 5 crew members. In the cockpit are Captain Chesley Sullenberger, known as Sully, and First Officer Jeffrey Skiles. Everything is routine, until suddenly, a loud series of thuds. The aircraft flies directly into a flock of Canada geese. Both engines lose power. The plane is now gliding over one of the most densely populated cities in the world. Air traffic control suggests returning to LaGuardia. Another option, divert to Teterboro Airport. But Captain Sullenberger quickly realizes they don't have enough altitude. There is no time. In just 208 seconds, he makes a decision that will define his life. We're gonna be in the Hudson. The only open runway is the icy Hudson River. Flight attendants shout, "Brace, brace, heads down." At 3:31 p.m., the plane hits the water, hard, but perfectly aligned. No explosion, no breakup, no fire. The aircraft floats. Inside, water begins entering the cabin. Outside, it's near freezing temperatures. Passengers climb onto the wings. Ferries in the Hudson immediately change course. Within minutes, rescue boats surround the plane. Within minutes, rescue boats surround the plane. First responders from NYPD, FDNY, and the Coast Guard rush to the scene. Every single person, all 155 aboard, survives. Not one fatality. In the middle of winter, in the middle of New York City, Captain Sullenberger walks the cabin twice to ensure everyone is out before leaving the aircraft himself. The event becomes known worldwide as the Miracle on the Hudson. Investigations later confirmed the captain's decision was correct. Simulator tests proved returning to an airport would likely have ended in catastrophe. In 2016, the story was brought to the big screen in Sully, directed by Clint Eastwood and starring Tom Hanks. But beyond the headlines and Hollywood, it was preparation, experience, teamwork, and calm under pressure that saved lives. 208 seconds. That's all it took. A routine flight turned into a life-or-death test. And because of extraordinary skill and leadership, 155 people went home that night. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what aviation story we should cover next.